Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's been a little bit since I made a video. I'm just behind on shit on the content grind. But guys, I know I'm a month behind on this, but I want to talk about the tragedy that is Chance the Capper, the album The Big Day. It's it's a tragedy. Now, as somebody, I am a person who is a big fan of Chance. I think he's a great artist. I really do. And I was really excited for his debut album to come out, The Big Day. Okay, and I already knew something was wrong when, what was it? It had to be like a couple weeks or a week or two, I think, before it dropped. He released the album cover. And this is what it looked like. This was the album cover. And I'm absolutely shocked when I saw this. I was like, what is this? Just look at his older mixtapes. Look at their covers. Just look at them. Just look at how good these covers look for his mixtapes. They look amazing. Just pleasing. And the fact I had to, on the day it dropped the album and I listened to like the first like 2-3 songs, I could already tell what I was listening to, and it was trash, complete garbage. And here's the thing, never really looked into lyrics. I looked into lyrics, but like I always listened to the beat and how the rapper sounds, but I was never a big lyrics guy until this album, because if you really look into the lyrics, you'll realize how complete garbage these lyrics are. They're repeated, they make no fucking sense, and they're about Chance's wife and about every single song. I don't get it. I don't get what he was thinking. There is no way in my mind Chance went from this.
Raps just made me anxious, and that shit made me crazy. Them squares just made me looser, that wax just made me lazy, and I still make
To this.
Ooh, I just called a plug and his phone was unplugged. I was looking at Doug like, ooh.
It amazes me, absolutely amazes me, how somebody like Chance goes from coloring book, acid rap, two of my favorite mixtapes of all time, my favorite projects of all time, to one of my most hated albums of all time. I hate this album. There's maybe 2 good songs on this album. That's it. All of the rest of them, complete utter trash. The skits on this album, garbage. The songs on the album, garbage. The lyrics, garbage. It baffles me. I don't get it. I don't understand. See, the difference between Chance and another rapper who becomes trash or corny. Let's take somebody like Logic for example. Chance drops Coloring Book, an amazing mixtape. I'm pretty sure it won a Grammy, and it did amazing things. Whatever. Maybe it was a Grammy something. I don't know. And then drops this album, which is complete garbage, utter trash. And the Needle Drop, you know what I mean, gave it a fucking 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10, meaning it's a complete garbage album. He goes from that to this. Logic, on the other hand, he goes from his early mixtapes to Under Pressure to, Incredible True Story. Those pieces are really good, and then from there, after Incredible True Story, his music slowly declines, and his album after album gets worse and worse progressively. Chance goes from all the way up here straight down here instantly, and that's what I don't understand. How did this even get past production? How did Chance even think, yeah, this is great? And most of every feature on this album is better than Chance himself. Every feature is absolutely better than Chance. Well, most of them. Some of the features too are kind of mediocre at best. This album is a very, very low, tragic album. Probably the worst album I've ever heard. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's definitely some worse ones, but probably the worst album of this year. It's terrible. I don't understand why. I think there's 2 songs, maybe, that are good on this album, but probably could be better. One of them is We Go High. I think We Go High is a pretty good song on here. The beat gives me a very good feeling of like acid rap. That beat, that sound in the background is very acid rap type. But the lyrics, of course, aren't. The lyrics are, of course, the Big Day standards. But the beat kind of keeps me going. Kind of likes the song. The lyrics definitely could have done some work. And the other song is Slide Around. Slide Around is a pretty decent song. I think it's one of the very, very few songs that I can deal with. I just like it. I don't know. That song gives me hope that Chance kind of could do better in the future and not drop another tragedy like this. Now, I kind of want to talk about Chance's critically acclaimed worst song on this album, which is Hot Shower. And I have a different view on Hot Shower. Not saying it's good. That song is bad. But I think it's so bad that it's good. And there's a top comment on this song, on the song from Chance the Rapper on YouTube, that says this is like middle school type rap battle. And that's literally, I feel like that's why I like it yet hate it. It's not up to standards at all how rap should be. But I like it because it gives me that feel like I'm at a table in the lunchroom in middle school and people around me are just doing beats on the table and they're just rapping. That's what I feel like I like about this song. And it kind of gives me hype, I guess you could say. Not necessarily. I'm not like, oh my god, the song is amazing. But the song is garbage. But also great at the same time. I think it's so bad that it's funny because it just reminds me of just this middle school rap, and that's kind of why I like to enjoy it. Of course, the lyrics make no sense. He literally says, I met this dude Doug and his phone was unplugged. He was looking at me and his name was Doug. And then in the next lyric, he literally says, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Why would you add it then? It's literally middle school. It's literally middle school. And the beat too is so, like, it was made in GarageBand on your fucking iPhone. And another thing about Hot Shower is Chance literally screaming these lyrics. And one of them, he's like, I'm all professional and shit, but my baby in the middle of our meeting decided to airdrop me some nudes. And he literally yells the word nudes. He's like, but my baby mama decided to airdrop me some nudes. And then, like, it's ridiculous. And I didn't realize he was really, like, screaming these lyrics until I saw this video. I will leave it in the description because it's fucking hilarious. I don't know, but I think it's called Hot Shower, but portrayed in pictures. And it's just the entire song, but there's just pictures on here. And it really just emphasizes how god-awful this song is. I just don't get it. I'm not gonna give this album a 0 out of 10. I think it at most deserves a 1 out of 10. At most. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy of an album. 1 out of 10 at most. I don't think I'm ever gonna give an album a 0 out of 10 unless all the songs are complete utter garbage and I can't stand any of them. On this one, I can stand at least 1 or 2 at most. The rest of them are trash. And it's just, I hope to God, for the love of God, Chance does not fucking do another thing like this. He can't. He's so And I don't know what it is. A lot of people say it's because he got off the drugs and he married his wife, or well, he married and whatever. It could deal with that, but people can still make good music when you're married and off drugs necessarily. I mean, maybe, I guess. I mean, you could still do good music. It's just, I think the main factor is Chance is just so caught up in his marriage life. He's like, oh, my wife is so good. I love my life. Let's go take a bike ride. Like that fucking meme on fucking Twitter. It's terrible. This album, terrible. 1 out of 10. Never want to see this again from Chance. Please, never again. Bye.
And I'm all professional and proper, but my baby mama stopped me in the meeting just to airdrop me some news. Hot damn, hot water, hot shower. Hot land.